Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Nachi. So, Evo's 4 days away, and we got some more news. And I think what people are doing is the smaller developers are trying to get their news out early, so they don't get stepped on and squashed by the big guys when they announce all their stuff at Evo. That's what I think is happening. But anyway, we got some news just from two games. And I probably wouldn't be making this video. I'm not trying to be a news channel, but fighting game news is so few and far between that I feel it's okay to do it every so often, especially when I make a prediction and it happens to come true. And so let's just get right into it. My prediction was that Project L would have some sort of announcement this week, and I was right. I actually technically claimed that it was going to be at Evo, and it was just right before Evo. I think it still counts. I mean, I don't know. You could decide and tell me in the comments whether or not you think this counts. But anyway, Project L did drop something. Tom Cannon did post a video on Monday, and just like all other Project L videos, he told us basically nothing. He showed us a little bit of stuff that we already seen, and the only thing new that he said is what I'm gonna show right now.
One of our goals is to remove as many barriers as possible from you enjoying Project L. We want you to be able to play no matter where you live, what your skill level is, or how much money you have to spend on a game. To that, I'm happy to confirm that Project L will be free to play.
That's right, Project L will be free to play. If you're surprised by this, raise your hand and leave the room. Because obviously Project L is going to be free to play. Everything that Riot Games does is free to play. That's their business model. They know how to do it right. It was possible that Project L was going to be kind of like Overwatch, where they're going to have like some games that you have to actually buy and other games that are free to play, but that seems to be more Blizzard style, not really Riot style. So Project L is going to be free to play. It's good that we have a confirmation, but it's not really, in my opinion, it's not really news because we already knew it was going to be free to play. Otherwise, they did show off Alawi. They have a little dev vlog that shows off Alawi. The only problem is that it's a bunch of words, and yet they don't really say anything about her. They just say that she has lots of swagger, and she's got muscles, which we already knew. So I don't know. She's probably gonna be a grappler or a big body of some sort. She's probably gonna either have armor moves or throws. And the only confirmation that they gave us is that she is gonna pull people's souls out, which you assume is gonna be just like her Q. Actually, I don't remember, but it's gonna be just like her design in League of Legends, where she's gonna throw out a tentacle, grab your soul, and then you're gonna have to run after her to make sure she doesn't like debuff you. I assume it's gonna be something like that, but they didn't tell us anything because that's just Project L style. Just say lots of words and not say anything at all. In other news, Melty Blood has dropped 2 new characters. The way Melty Blood does things is that they always release characters in pairs. So this is their new 2 characters that are going to be available soon in Type Lumina. When this was dropped on over the weekend, I kind of decided I wasn't going to make a video on this because I don't actually play Type Lumina. But I do have a history of Melty Blood because I used to play Melty Blood Act Cadenza, not even Actress Again. I played Melty Blood back before Actress Again, when you had to bootleg a PS2 copy to get the latest version, and then bootleg a PC copy to get the even more latest version. And I mean, when I say bootleg, I mean my friends did that. Obviously, I actually I think I actually did buy the legit game when I went to Japan. But anyway, that's beside the point. They dropped 2 new characters. So the first character I'm going to go over is Mash. She's a new character. I don't know if she's from the light novel or not. People seem to recognize her name, so I assume she's from the light novel. It's only 27 seconds, so we'll just let the video rock, and then I'll talk about it afterwards.
武装完了。シールダ出ます。相手がネコアルクさんならフルパワーで。地獄かよ。えいしゃ。チャンス。行きますネコアルクさん。この一撃でお救いします。
So just like every other fighting game character announcement, they give us barely any information on what the person does, and just they show one suboptimal combo. But she's cool. She looks really cool. Like, the biggest complaint for Melty Blood in general is that all the character designs were really kind of basic. Like, you had schoolgirl, you had schoolboy, you had maids, and then a nun. And this is still a nun. This is like nun number 5 or 6. But she's a cool looking nun. She has a big cross shield. She has a weird battle armor dress. It's cool. It's what we expect from an anime game, and I think they deliver. And if I were to play this game, I probably would pick her up because it does. I don't know. Her aesthetic looks really cool, though I don't know how she plays, and she might be terrible. And I'm kind of sick of playing low tiers, to be completely honest. Moving on. The second character is the one that everyone's blown up. You already know who it is because you saw it in the video, and even if you didn't, you already knew. This is what social media was talking about all weekend. It's
人類猫権限理解しろちゃや私は心を入れ替えたんだより悪い方に入れ替えてるじゃんマルチンケバイスワイプスワイプこんばんは我が眷属たち
It's Neco Arc! Oh my gosh. So obviously she's a joke character, right? And she has weird joke UI and big Neco sword supers that are weird. It's amazing how much you can show in 27 seconds and also how little you can show. This sparked my interest, okay? The fact that what is the UI system? What is the sword? Is the sword just going to be an attack? Does it work all the time? Because it seems like every Neco is its own little hitbox. So do you have to be like at a specific range to make sure you hit with all the Necos? I have no idea. And I didn't play Actress again. I played Act Cadenza, and Neco Arc was strictly a joke character. You played Neco Arc and Neco Chaos when you're kind of the local has been going on for a really long time. People have been trickling out because the tournaments are all over, and you and your friend still are playing in the bathroom with your laptop and 2 controllers, and you guys are getting bored playing your mains and Melty Blood, so you guys decide to play Neco and Neco Chaos and mash buttons. Things probably have changed since then, and maybe there are Neco Arc mains, but she's never been good from what I understand. And the biggest thing is, though, that she's like a third of the size of every other character, so she's really difficult to combo. So she basically, if you pick her, you're trolling your opponent, and you're probably going to still lose anyway, but your goal is to make sure your opponent has the worst time playing a fighting game. Not so much you winning. That's not the goal when you pick Neco Arc, as far as I understand. So basically, Neco Arc is a lot like Morbius, where no one actually wanted her, but because the internet loved making memes about her, the developers just assumed that we actually did like her, so they added her to the game thinking that everyone's going to enjoy it. And we do enjoy it for the memes, but it's like, no one's actually going to play her. It's like, for instance, this is hilarious. You have this guy also. I don't know. I like it. I love laughing at memes. I retweeted a couple. Here's one I retweeted. This one, Neco Arc sweep. And I thought this was hilarious. Like, we're in hell. Because if you ever encounter a Neco Arc, you're not gonna have any fun. You're not. I mean, the Neco's gonna have lots of fun because he's gonna make your life miserable. I love how she's like, are we in hell? I mean, I don't know. It's hilarious. And also, there's another meme that I found that just need to bring up. So there's one last meme I found, which is this one. If you post a Neco Arc in the past year, you are now legally obligated to buy. But I don't own the game. I just wanted to take advantage of the click. Guys, I made a horrible mistake.
Brand new.